Okay, just setting up a little bit the vertical stream. Great. Okay, we are live. Sweet. All right, let's continue with this. Yesterday I made this part of the village. Actually, very impressed. I got this done in one day. And today I want to refine a little bit this thing. For example, this building here, it's a little bit out of the grid. Kind of wanna refine this a little bit, then clean up a little bit the interiors, and then I wanna add the nice details so things start looking great. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, here we have interesting situation where I need to place this piece outside of the grid. So I wanna fix everything. All the walls, I want to fix these walls before continuing. Yeah, I'm realizing there's a bunch of issues here. Let's see. Okay, a little bit too messy. So I'm gonna get rid of these two and start building from this, which is on the grid. Going to push these 10 units to the right, go up. Okay, so based on these walls, I want everything else to align. Okay, again, I'm gonna copy this location, paste it here, and put it here. Let me just okay. Gonna copy this location, paste it here. Gonna push these 300 units. So this wall right here doesn't really make sense. For this corner, I could use a corner piece. I'm just gonna align this. This happened because I copied this thing from another place, and this was a very specific construction that was very strange, because I was combining straight walls with tilted walls, so I needed to really find a way to make them fit together. But I think we're gonna stick with tilted walls for this. Okay, now that makes a little bit more sense. This is the other corner piece, and it's interesting because these pieces that I'm using actually originally they were not made to use corner pieces, which is very strange. Usually in modular assets you always have corner pieces because it makes things a little bit easier. That's most of the time. So again, here we're gonna have a interesting issue because we are going tilted on both sides. So I'm gonna just copy this one and go 300 units up. Then to the left. Okay, and this one I'm going to push it here. Now I want to push this one down as well, and since it's tilted, I think it goes 1, 2, 3. It's 30 units down. Okay, now it looks a little bit nicer. We have this strange space here. Not sure, maybe we could push this to the other side or rework the landscape. I don't want to touch the landscape too much. Actually, I shouldn't be touching the landscape because I need to talk with Ryu about it before making any changes to the landscape. Since I'm working on the main level now, I don't want to do any major changes. Okay, here, this is the part where things get very interesting, because I need to connect this wall. Okay. Here's where I know I'm gonna get stuck. Trying to get this to work. For example, here I'm just going to try to create my own pieces. The idea is to reuse as much as possible the same piece over and over until you really cannot reuse it. Like that's the whole purpose of modularity, trying to just reuse and reuse. But in some cases, for example here, I will need to modify this one to make it tilted on the edges, but just keep it flat on the wall. So I'm gonna make a copy of this and go to modeling, attributes, generate polygroups from face normal deviation, so it gives me nice little polygroups to work with. Now I'm going to model, polyedit, grab this edge and I can try using the snapping here. Since we are working on a grid, I should be able to find a good spot to place this. Maybe right there. It's good, kind of works on the edges. So let's save this, and now I have that piece. Now the question is what I'm going to do with this other one. This is a very strange construction I'm making here. But also, the positive side of doing this is that you end up with different buildings. Instead of just everything looking super procedural and repetitive, you kind of get like a different version. Okay, so I have that there. And here I have this tilted wall and then this flat wall. This is the challenge, trying to find a way to match those two together in a way that works nicer. So what happens if I go and push it here? Maybe maybe I think that I will need to probably keep it tilted as well, because it's really hard to go from straight walls to tilted. And here I have this issue. But for now I wanna focus on connecting this one. Let's see, maybe this way. If I go this way, and I guess this one needs to go here. And now I'm having this issue, which I might be able to push around a little bit, which I think we don't need this wall. Okay, let's try to keep it simple. And now I end up with this empty space here, which I can just probably push this one here Mm-hmm. Okay. Is it 5 units that I need to move? Let's see. Okay, it's not really gonna match. Yeah, well, let's try something different. If I move this one here, and push this one here, does it close that gap? I would like to keep I might need to make just a yeah, let's try to make a specific piece for this, because if I try to find a solution just using these same pieces, it's gonna take some time and might not work. So just to save time a little bit, I'm going to make a specific piece for this. The door, I would really like it to be on the floor. Is that 5 units? Oh, since it's tilted, it's just very hard for this to actually align. Okay. Yeah, that's totally off grid. Yeah, I guess I will just make just a very unique piece here to cover these gaps. One way to do this might be just, I usually like to why is it not dropping? Do we have collision issues? There might be some collisions. Oh, okay, I got a bunch of hidden geometry. Oh my god, forgot about it. Okay, this is actually Like royalty free, so I can definitely share this one. So, okay, let's say I just want to push it here. How is it going, audio? Nice to see you around here. So I want to extrude this so it touches that part, and then I would like to basically delete this one. I'm making a very custom piece here because basically I have a very specific construction and not really able to find the way to make this work. Okay, I'm gonna accept this. Oh, nice.
Good to see you too.
That's very cool. You're making a site. Okay, let's see. Okay, I need this piece.
Super basic. Oracle IT demo embedded on a basic page. Nothing fancy.
Hey, Ryu.
Watching you while I put the load out.
Oh, it's not the best time to watch. I'm trying to fix.
I just need to burn my lovely wife baby.
Nice. I got some very good meat. I'm gonna make some tacos. Trying to clean up and polish a little bit this area. Having issues with some pieces here. I should be able to probably just push this one down. I see. Huh. This is a way different situation because I'm going from a door on a staircase to another staircase, so it's very, very strange. Well, that's a little better. I'm gonna copy this location and paste it here. Oh, okay. Oops. I think there are a couple of units off. That's way nicer. Now I just need to unhide all the other stuff. This one. Yeah, for the roof, I think I'm just going to make one piece because this is a very specific shape. It really does not match. So might as well just use one piece. Nice. Something like this. Yeah, this one was probably the one that was the most messed up. Let's see. Are there some collisions there? That's very strange. I have this one. What is this? Okay. Why it doesn't want to drop? There's nothing in the way. Sometimes it just doesn't want to. With the N key, you know, like you can drop assets to the floor. Okay, I'm gonna get this side. Okay, that's a little nicer. I guess this one also is a little bit off. Okay. This one I might.
Sounds good. Glad to hear it. Unrelated to burgers, I purchased a burger today. We'll play with it later.
Oh.
Like exactly like what everybody else does now. Just parameters.
Damn it. The thing that I liked about his thing is that you get like very nice contrast between one texture and the other. You get triplanar, you get the height, but I think it's basically the same thing everybody else does, but for some reason, like I don't know, I kind of liked his version. The only issue, and I understand also that the end result of vertex painting, it has a lot to do with the type of textures we're gonna use, the texture maps, right? So it will really,
Has some scalar parameters that let you control contrast, which is cool.
yeah, the contrast node, it's important. I've seen everybody using that, and the height, it comes from the map, the texture map. The only issue with his material is that it only allows for 2 materials to be blended, which I think is good enough, right? We might not even need three materials. We can always add decals. I'm not sure about decals. We need to see. But I think that with 2 materials, we can definitely do most of it. Also, I have the Michael Fosher's triplanar.
There's a material layer. We can use as many as we like.
Yeah, we need to check that, because I remember I did something similar for the landscape, and when you start mixing too many height maps, things get very weird. Like, it's kind of like harder to control. But again, like for what we are doing, I think like 2 or 3 materials, it will get the job done. Okay, nice. We got this cleaned up a little bit because it was a little bit off. Oh, I still have it off. Let's see. What? Oh no, that's not nice. Yeah, these tilted walls are definitely a challenge. Okay, good. This is the old stuff. We don't need that. I was like, what? And is this the old stuff? Let's see. Yeah, that's the old stuff. Okay. Whew. That's the old stuff. Oh, maybe not. Okay, let me find a better solution for that. Yeah, this is a very specific piece. I'm not gonna like sweat it too much. What I don't understand is this one. Is that flat? Ah, okay, that one is flat. Okay, meaning that. Oh, I'm missing this one. I think that if I just push this one to this point, it should match almost. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Anyways, that's good enough. Here we're probably gonna have some. This might be closed. Anyways. Okay, cool. Okay, it's 5:11. It's getting, the sun is getting down a little bit. Yesterday was super hot. Oh right, I haven't showed you what I did with my computer. Like, it looks like some crazy lab experiment or something. You see this? Things get offset on playtime. This is a big issue. Like, I have no answer for this. This line right here, I don't see it on the editor. I only see it on playtime. I've never seen this happen to me before. I think we have a better example somewhere here. Yeah, things get a little bit offset. That's super strange. I don't understand why that happens. And this is a little bit. Yesterday we had like a super big gap, but I do see it happening. Like, it's like 1 point. The first time I realized this was on the big building I made with the dome. That's very strange. Okay, I kind of wanna break down the shapes a little bit. We have like these very long diagonal lines, and I would like to break it a little bit. Wanna see what could happen. Wanna find some wood. Oh crap, okay. It's kind of hard to tell the actual proportion of this. Maybe let's go with this one. What happens if I start adding a little bit of wood? On the edges. we do have some issues. Right. Yesterday I went to bed super late, like super late. The thing is that I was trying to download the PCGEX plugin, and the thing is that you need to compile the UE project. So I don't have Visual Studio and stuff, so it was very late and I didn't do it. But I looked at the video, and they have two PCG graphs that might be very interesting for us. They have a dungeon PCG graph and a building interior PCG graph. This might help us, maybe not with this area, but like with this for the main city. I think it could be very helpful. But I was thinking, like, I think it will be super cool. Yeah, we could probably try to compile that. I think it won't be that hard. Also, they have a very nice Discord community, like super active Discord community, where we can like ask for help in case we get issues. And I saw the graph, like the nodes they use for the to make the dungeon and make the other thing, and it's not that complex. I think that we can definitely go with it. And the cool thing about PCG-EX is that it has more nodes than the normal PCG. That's why it's called PCG Extended. You are able to control vertices, edges. So it's interesting because I think they take a different approach. It's not going to be. It's not about spawning pre-made meshes. It's about creating meshes with the PCG graph. So combining that with triplanar materials, I think that we could like basically come up with something very cool. Yeah, it's the procedural minds video that you shared. So I was trying to get a little bit deeper into it. And also I found another video about a guy who goes step by step on creating a piece. No, it's not PCG, it's blueprint based. It is a procedural dungeon generator that generates a dungeon on playtime. So basically every time you hit play on the editor, it will generate a dungeon. So this is just an idea I had, but like imagine having like a mode after you defeat the game, like, and maybe you can like go to a specific island, which is another level, and then you can like do an infinite dungeon, kind of like just I was thinking maybe, yeah, something that, you know, like an infinite dungeon, so you get to like go as far as you can, like for the end game. For example, like, you know, you just replayability, you know, like it kind of it will be fun just to like go into a dungeon and see how far can you make it, you know. Just thinking, you know, it's kind of cool, like just brainstorming ideas yesterday. I was like, that sounds pretty interesting, like because we could make some more replayability, you know, like I was even thinking of making something like this for the for the other project I was playing with, just with zombies or something, that like basically you go into like a research facility and it's just like kind of like different every time. You kind of like need to go as far as you can. And it's kind of cool because you do need to create each specific module, so you end up having like a lot of control over each module, so we can like, you know, make it very cool. And I think that you can also set spawners and stuff, so it's not like infinite, like, but it will be different every time. But definitely the PCG stuff, it's probably the most interesting stuff. I think that that's probably the most. What I really want to achieve is like coming up with a very cool like you know, make it like have PCG make the initial building, and then we can go in and modify it by hand after. Like, I'm not sure like how you know, if that's possible with these graphs that I was looking at, but very, very interesting stuff. Yeah, I'm just playing around a little bit to see if we can find a cool design to break down a little bit these shapes. Okay. Oof, I need to open the door, it's too hot. Okay. Yeah, today I was supposed to do some stuff, but I woke up too late, so I moved that for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm just uh, trying to see how this could look. Something like this, closer to the wall, looks way nicer. I'm not gonna like go over all the building. I kind of want to just make a little proof of concept here to see the details that we could add to this. I need to change to ooh. Okay. I like this to be a little bit closer, and I believe this needs to have a little angle like this. This one could probably go something like this. Yeah, probably, yeah, I'm not gonna worry too much about those little details. I'd like to grab this and merge this, and then wait, is that duplicated? Oh. And change this pivot point to this. That means that I could probably just push this another 300 units, and it should snap there, and I can get those details. Let's see, I think this might look nicer if I push it a little bit closer into the wall. Yeah. Yeah, probably this thing will be just mirrored, and it will be might be just way easier. I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, for this one, I think it needs to have another angle. Maybe transform on Y or X. I'm gonna copy all properties, paste them on this one. Hey, what's up? I usually stream on horizontal and vertical, so you can choose if you want to go into vertical or horizontal. It's I do this because I get a lot of traffic from the vertical streams. I know it's a little like kind of like strange, but if you want to see like the whole screen, like what I'm doing on the editor and stuff, you can go to my YouTube channel and you will see one that is horizontal and the other is vertical. The vertical stream has the word vertical at the end. Yeah, I need to actually have a little message on the vertical stream that goes around that says like, oh, I have a horizontal stream as well, because I think I'm gonna do that today, because a lot of people ask like, dude, why do you stream on vertical? That's super strange. I would like to see like the menus and everything, like but I'm not gonna lie, I do get a lot of traffic from the vertical, so it's kind of like a nice way to promote the stream and get more people more people interested. The only issue is that sometimes you get the chat broken into two. I have like the speaker bot which kind of connects both chats, but it's kind of strange because people like maybe they don't know like who's talking. So for my stream, which is like super small, like I get like very few viewers, it's kind of working for now, but definitely I will need to find another another solution soon. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to come up with something interesting for these buildings. I want to see. I'm just experimenting a little bit. Oh, this one could go here. Ah, I see, this one is off. Yeah, these tilted angles are really tough to deal with. It will definitely require some work to get them right. Again, I'm getting like something very repetitive and boring. I need to find more variation for this. We have this other piece here, which maybe not this one, but this one here. Let's see if I can copy all properties from this and paste them on this. Piece right here, paste. That's strange. Okay. Copy, paste. Okay, maybe it's the other way around. There you go. Yeah, it's funny because I try to align these pieces to the same pivot point, but sometimes I don't know if I'm on the front part or the back part, so things get flipped. That's something that I need to take in consideration. I was thinking, like, is it worth it to maybe just make the pieces have the pivot point in the center, so no matter where you paste it, it will always fall into place? That could be one solution. This one, for example, is flipped, so if I copy all properties and paste here, okay, that one actually matches. Yeah, I'm really learning a lot about modularity these days. I'm trying to figure out the best way to make modular assets. So we can like use them with PCG and see if we can start generating stuff. I think that would be very cool. Let's see. Yeah, that's super nice. That's a super great idea. Actually, today, hopefully, when Ryu gets a chance, I think we're gonna look into a vertex painting, because it will be very, very nice to start actually having some textures and some stuff. And yeah, I think that's a great idea. Just having one texture on the inside and one on the outside. I think that will be great. That way we can use the same mesh for both. I think I need more variation for the windows. More variation. This one goes a little lower. I would like to make another mesh, which is just going to be a closed wall. Maybe we can still keep those here. And more variations for these things. Like, we might even be able to probably combine those two and have like something like this. I'm just gonna probably copy this location, paste it here. Then we probably don't need to have them everywhere. We probably could get rid of some of them. Just that starts kind of like adding some differences. I'm gonna open one little reference image I have I think I have, yeah, right here. Just to see how they play with the wood pieces. Somewhere here. Look. Okay. So, yeah, this is very boxy stuff. I like these window things. I think I'm gonna make some of these. They do use some diagonal pieces. I'm not sure about diagonal. It could add some variation. Let's see. Okay, maybe I can put it here. Make it a little smaller. Okay. I think maybe adding edges, like wooden edges to these windows, it could be nice. It might be nice to have like okay, yeah, this is not gonna help me a lot, this pivot point. Yeah, the angle again. Great. Yeah, that could be very nice. Yeah, that could be very, very cool. I have two window. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. I see what you're talking about. Let's do that. Actually, that's one little detail I didn't actually look at. They do have this kind of like not sure how to call this pattern, but it's something like this on the something like this on the windows, maybe smaller squares, like 1/4. Okay, so that could be very cool. Whoa, where is it? Getting lost in my own map. Yeah, this detail is kind of cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Actually, that's a great idea. Like, I appreciate the comment, because I was like, I wanna like add more detail, like make some doors or the edge of the windows. Because this is what we got for now. Like, this is kind of like the level of detail that things are at this moment. So I think it's time to like push this a little bit more and see where can we take this. These bridges, I don't like them too much. It really feels like they're gonna break. Like they have no structure at all. Like, this little beam is holding all this weight. Impossible. So yeah, let's try to get. I appreciate it. So okay, let's try to make a window frame, and then it's cool because they have the frame doesn't go outside the window, it goes inside. So the actual thing is made out of like, we're thinking of like bricks and damn it, I'm like losing my words. Plaster, bricks and plaster, and here it looks crooked from some camera angles. So I want to create a frame for this. Let me see if I can think about this. Let's just duplicate this piece, push it like here. Then I'm gonna go Control B to browse, Control D to duplicate. I'm going to change the material, the static mesh, so I don't modify the original one. And I want to add some wood material, which I will grab from here and I will paste it here on the material slot. Now I would like to go to modeling, model, poly edit, and just get rid of everything that is not the thing. Selecting the faces like this and like this, and I think that we got the frame. Now this thing, I would like to extrude this thing, so I'm going to poly edit and select all the faces, and I'm going to go face extrude, but I want to extrude this from direction mode, triangle, normals, even. So that will give me the ability to do this, I guess. There you go. Maybe something like, maybe like this. Okay, not bad. Then it allows me to extrude on object orientation. Up, nope. I want to do this the whole thing. So let's just accept. And okay. Let me copy this position, paste it back. So now we have this thing, but I don't want it to end on the edge. It could actually look cool. I'm gonna go to Xform, edit pivot, center, and that's not gonna give me that angle, which I believe it is 5 degrees. I believe it's 5 degrees. And that will allow me to extrude. Oh no, let's go back. Yeah, dealing with tilted stuff, it's always hard. Yeah, I really need to take notes, because I believe it was a 5 degree angle. So let's go place the pivot in the center, and then let's modify the pivot again. I see. Okay, let me bake the transform, bake rotation and scale, so everything goes back to 0. Then edit pivot, and now I think I can now the pivot is back on world, so I think it's 45 to one side and 5 degrees up. That's what we're dealing with. Oops, I need to be careful, just 5. Okay, so 45 and 5. And let's see. Yes, we got it. It's super important to remember those values, because then it's super hard to get things. So we can actually, let's see, if we go out, it looks kind of cool, but also I'm not sure. I kind of want to follow the reference, and the reference goes like this. They go in, it actually gives more detail, because we can have like a nice bevel, a nice kind of like dirt and dust accumulating there. It's gonna like probably be nicer. Let's see how thick it is. I think it's something like, yeah, let's just leave a little edge, something like this. We also don't want to be too we're going for a stylized style, so I need to find the right thickness, because if I go like too little, hey, how is it going? I'm adding a little bit of detail to this, just playing around to see. So we need to be intentional, so maybe not a little bit like this, because that doesn't feel intentional. It needs to be something more like this, so it feels like I made it on purpose. For example, this piece of wood, I think we can push it out a little bit more. So yeah, I'm not gonna think too much about this. That's kind of cool. Now let's create the other piece. So this is interesting, because let's say I want to use this piece of wood right here, and let's hey, I'm doing very good, thankfully. Just having fun with the project. Sun is coming down. It's already 6 p.m. We are getting very hot weather these days here in Costa Rica. So it's been kind of like hard to stream during the day, but thankfully now the temperature should, oops, I'm moving to the wrong direction, should drop. Now I'm trying to come up with some interesting pieces for the windows. So I'm gonna see if I can find like the center of this. I'm probably gonna just eyeball it, maybe somewhere around there. That's kind of cool. Now I would like to here we got some woodchuck berry. How is it going, Sherry? I'm dealing with wood right now. Perfect. Perfect topic. I'm working with Norris wood, the strongest wood in the world. So let's think about this. Now I'm gonna go every 10 units, duplicate this and go like this. Maybe 5 units and go like this. I think that's kind of cool. Jesus. Yeah, this is probably the first music I used for my streams. Why is it not? Dirt League use it for honeywood. Oh, I don't know that reference. I need to look it up. I'm not sure what is that. So let's go again and again. Perfect. One more. It cuts the window somewhere there. So probably one way to deal with this is to move a little bit so we can get a little spacing here and here. And I believe this might be too thick. I think we could probably make this a little bit thinner. Okay, let's go Control B to browse, Control D to duplicate. And change the static mesh for all of them so we don't modify the original. And now what happens if I come here and make it like, okay, it goes like that. Okay, maybe like this. And then maybe I can snap this to 5. Oh, okay, it's not gonna work because I need to probably bake this. Oh crap. Why am I not getting the same distance that I'm getting in the other one? Well, I guess I'll need to just eyeball it. Okay, now I'm gonna just move it a little bit down, and then I'm just going to merge this. Then I'm going to edit pivot to the center. Okay, then I'm going to edit the pivot again, go 45 to align, and 5 units up to align with this angle. Oh no, that was 10. Let's just write it here. It is 5. Okay, now I should be able to just mirror this. Model mirror, shift to center, and let's just find the right orientation for this. No, I don't need to mirror. Wait, I'm wrong with this. Oops, I need to actually just flip it, duplicate and flip it. Flip it, it is 180 degrees, like this. Cool. And I get this very strange angle, which looks very cool, but non-intentional. That's cause, let me think, that happened cause we are working on a tilted surface. So if I just go like this, I think that I need to go 5 units on rotation, and then it's aligned. Cool, nice. I still feel that it is a little bit too thick. If I make it thinner, it might get too noisy. We don't want things to be too noisy. So I think I'm gonna leave it here because this is just you know, trying to come up with an idea. I'm not gonna polish this too much. So this needs to be separated. Here we have an option. We can use the Boolean union, and it should cut out all the intersecting pieces and leave us with a super nice, a little bit cleaner, a little bit of a cleaner mesh when it comes to the intersecting pieces. And then I'm going to do another Boolean, which is going to be grabbing this wall. First, I kind of want to go back here and go to X transform, bake. Not the rotation. I should probably bake the rotation and scale. Yeah, let's just bake it. But the pivot point, I want to edit it so it's the same as this wall, so we can snap them. I'm just gonna copy the values. Unfortunately, I cannot copy the 3 values for X, Y, and Z like you usually do with on the editor, but in the modeling tools I kind of need to do this. And I believe I also need to go 45 degrees because I baked it, so it's like that. So if I push this 300 units to the right, it should match right there, and then it should match right here. Nice. Now we have a snappable piece. Okay, next step, it's going to be making this piece wooden. I'm gonna add some wood here, then select this grill, this pattern, and come here and go model Boolean, and I'm going to go difference A minus B. So first selection minus second selection, and I will get that cut super nicely right there. And now I have this. I could probably do another Boolean to get rid of these pieces that go into the other mesh, but let's just leave it like that. No need to do another Boolean. And final step, it's going to be edit pivot. Edit pivot, copy the 3 values, make sure that the pivot point actually goes to the right place, and I think just double checking this one. Okay, great. And let's give it that 45 degree angle. Nice. So this now should be able to snap nicely to this one. Bloop. Right there and right there. Okay, that's very cool. Okay, now we have that variation there. So let's copy this one and try to snap it here. This wall is flipped, so just need to push it 300 units, which is the grid that we are using. Here again, I'm a little bit out of the grid, so let's go to 50 units and it should snap there. maybe not. Ah, this wall, I made, okay. This wall is actually scaled, so we have an issue here. I'm just gonna push it. A couple of units here. And then also, I guess this one needs to go a little bit here. And I think these ones, they go down, I think 5 units. Something like that. That's cool. Nice. Okay, here I don't know, let's keep things a little bit more chunky, because I mean a little bigger, because we want that kind of like stylized. We cannot go like too small, because things become like very noisy and then we are kind of like getting out of the out of style. Okay, well. Yeah, that was a very good idea. I'm not sure about this line here. Should we make it a little smaller? No, I think this could be thicker. I think I'm going into the floor a little bit too much. I could probably push this one. Is it? I think I need to add that little 5-degree angle. Wait, 5 degrees right there. And go up. That little bevel there doesn't look that bad. Okay, nice. That looks a little bit more solid. Maybe this thickness could be smaller to give more variation, but just a little bit. Let's see. This is, yeah, let's say 0.4. Yeah, just 1 point to give that difference. No. Something happened to the servers. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like this. Let's see if I can push this one out just a tiny bit. Oof, the pivot point doesn't really allow me to. Okay, in that case, I might need to change it here. Go to modeling, edit pivot. Let's go reset.
The servers were fun, but the root on most internet providers when the Sony servers were stuck with who knows what. Laughing face.
Okay, great. Now we can actually move on this direction. Yeah, definitely. It's hard to keep those things working. Let's see, maybe a little bit. Okay, well, that's cool. I wanna see, maybe it's time to create this other, it's this thing right here. Some kind of like box for the windows.
Is there a whale singing in your background? Happy face.
No. Okay. Next step is going to add another. I want to create these two variations of windows. They're not actually windows. They're like some kind of like boxes that come out. So I think I'm going to work with this one, because I think I have all the pieces here, and probably gonna modify this. So yeah, let's do it here. I'm gonna go to modeling, Xform split by static mesh, very importantly, so we get the pieces nicely separated. Split by static mesh. That's just gonna create a bunch of new meshes to work with. And let's start with the first one. The first one is a little bit like, let me go 45 degrees like this. Something like this. And then I would like to
Note to self, I hate RBT.
You're talking about runtime virtual textures. Definitely a complex topic. Transform C. Okay, I see where it's going. Transform X. There you go. That's what I wanted. Something like that.
You mean flickering textures and crash reason number 1.
Yeah, one time I was trying to do some stuff in a landscape with our RVT, and definitely it takes it was pretty difficult to get things going. I'm going to edit pivot center, and I believe this is again 5 degrees. 30. Okay, so let's go like this. Okay, this is an instance. I don't want to create a bunch of different instances. Oh no. Okay, let's see, maybe. Okay. Then down, left. Okay. Okay, that's one solution. And then it will be nice. Not sure. Not sure what you should get. This is getting a little bit too big. I think I'm gonna make it a little smaller. Like maybe just like, oh, the pivot point is a little bit off here. Okay, well, I'm just gonna make it a little bit smaller like this, maybe more, a little bit more. Yep, that's kind of a little better. I'm gonna get rid of these two, and I would like to close this. Yeah, I'm not sure what's best for your project. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. I mean, look at that static mesh and put it here. And then I need to modify this pivot point to the center. I mean, bottom. Why is it going there? Okay, I'm just gonna do it manually, holding control, trying to snap somewhere here, and I should get that. Sometimes it gets just overloaded. You just closing the project and open it back up definitely could help. And I will do the same here. I'm just gonna copy this static mesh and put it here. Okay, it changes the thing. Okay, so I need to probably do this differently. I need to I guess I'm just going to merge this. so I can actually create a polygroup. Attributes generate polygroup from face normal deviation and get these vertices right here. Okay, it does not allow me to go on that normal side. Let's go to face. There you go, that's what I want. Give me that pivot point so I can push it like this. Oh, not like that. Oops, okay. Let's see. Okay, so if that's the issue, let's go 45. Let's see if that works. Let's go 45 degrees. And work on world space. So now, okay.
I have a feeling that I should just create multiple landscapes instead of creating one big landscape on top.
I mean, that's the whole purpose of world. There you go. I got it. Nice. Okay, that's the selection I needed. That's the whole purpose of world partition, right? Like keeping everything together. You could probably make, yeah, separate landscapes and just kind of like blend them together. I'm not sure if that's a better solution. Oh, I went back too much. Oops. All right, let's try it one more time. Right here. There you go. That's the angle I wanted. Okay, so now I just want to push this here. Maybe a little bit more, like this. Okay, cool. And I'm going to do this with snapping, so I know exactly how much I'm going. 1, 2. Yeah, that's kind of nice. So it's 1, 2. Great. Right here, I'm gonna deselect this and go 10 units. There you go. Nice. Okay, cool. Now I have this little structure. And I think that we could probably push all of this out a little bit. Like this. Maybe a little bit more, like maybe like this. Okay. Let's see. Okay. This one could go a little bit in. Okay, cool. Now we got this thing here. Okay, so next step, it's probably adding something like this. Maybe not like that, like this. Okay. And then we go down a little bit more. And then 45. Something like that. Okay. Then is that straight or not? It doesn't look straight. Oh no, I think it is. Getting it. Okay. And these ones could be a little bit thinner, maybe. Yeah, maybe too much. Okay, let's see. And I think it also has another thing like this to close it there. I see the issue. This actually is not touching the thing, the wall, so I probably need to push it a little bit more. Meaning that these ones, oops, okay, oh, it's not getting me the angle to work. So let's try it. This, okay. Oh Jesus, okay, well. Okay, maybe we can try something else. Okay, nice. Okay, let's see if that affects the modeling. Yes, it works. So now I can push this a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, world space and objects space. Those things, very important things to get used to. Okay, nice. We got this going on, and it has this kind of texture that I cannot really model. I'm not gonna bother too much. Actually, I don't want to leave it just like this, but oh, look where the pivot is. Okay. Maybe somewhere here, making it smaller. Let's see. I do want this to go up. Okay. I want that detail there. Oh, it's floating, okay. I'm just gonna close it here a little bit and leave the top open, I guess.
Now I have you in the chat inside my content drove. Laughing face.
That's nice. Integrated. Okay. I'm not sure about this wood everywhere, but it's a little bit closer. Actually, we will have some kind of like I don't know, like fabric or something that closes these things. But that's another variation of the thing for the walls. This is very heavy, so we should probably add some support for it. So I think maybe going like this. This is funny, me playing with this pivot point. We can make a round shape or something pretty cool for this. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it here like that doesn't look super nice. Yep. Does it look better with just two? Yeah, this is too noisy. Trying to get away from too much detail. Okay, nice. And let's just okay, I think that's kind of cool. I'm going to try to select this whole thing. Oh my god, okay, maybe not like this. I'm just gonna go manually, actually, before I select anything that I don't need to. Hey Peter, don't worry, go do what you need to do. Appreciate you coming to say hello. Yeah, I'm gonna merge this thing into one thing. It's gonna be way easier to deal with. I'm gonna make a group for now because I do want to modify these two things here. Yeah, these two little pieces here, I'm gonna modify them. This might look strange with the window frame. Okay, so right click, group, lock, and now yep, we can actually go to Xform, merge, and make it one piece. It's gonna ask me to delete all the pieces from the group. I totally forgot about this. Before merging, it's nice to ungroup. Okay. Oops. Hopefully it's a small group, because I remember one time I messed up and I needed to just delete like 1,000 pieces. Okay, cool. Now we have one piece. Now the next step is going to be basically changing the pivot point. I'm gonna just save just in case. Here I'm going to edit pivot, go 45 degrees on this, bloop. And then it's kind of nice to just bake transform. Oh no, that's probably not what I needed to do. Edit pivot and copy these values from this mesh so we can actually snap this together. One more. Hey Henry, if this is just a blockout, and then it's going to go to Maya, and in Maya we're gonna like polish it and then UV map it and texture. So texturing is we are still not getting into texturing. This is the phase. We are still on the phase of testing and just simply like playing around with shapes, blocking out, stuff like that. But after this, it's looking nice and stuff, we will send it to Maya so we can actually get the final thing going. Now I can play a little bit with the shape. I can make it a little bit smaller. Sí, pero no las vamos a texturizar directamente. Aún pasa por un proceso de refinamiento. Vamos a pulir este mesh en Maya y hacer el UV mapping. We speak Spanish. Yeah, Henry's asking about what's the process with this. Is this going to get exported and textured? And I'm saying that it's going to go to Maya for further refinement and UV mapping, and most probably yes, we're gonna use Substance, or this other software called I forgot the name of this other software. Oh my god, 3D Code. 3D Code. Okay, cool. So now we have this other piece that we can actually use. Let's see how it looks. Copy and paste. 45 degrees, 50 units, and we can push it maybe 5 more. This was designed for a flat wall, but it can also be used on a tilted wall by going maybe like this. Probably it will be nice to make. You see, these are the things that we might be able to change in Maya. Maybe like we can make it tilted, because this I made this for a flat wall, but maybe we can make a tilted version. I'm not sure about this kind of like roof. Yeah, it looks kind of that triangle shape maybe does not fit the rest. Yeah, doesn't really go well. I would like to keep it like this. But nice. Now we have another variation. Now we can actually add the window frame right here. Paste. This is flipped, so I'm just gonna push it like this. Yeah, this probably is gonna take it's gonna use another texture. I thought it was going to look cooler. Yeah, it didn't actually work that well. But well, that's what we are trying to figure out. This one goes up. I mean, there are many different ways of approaching like level environment art. I mean, like basically like making levels. There are like multiple different ways of doing it. Yeah, we're gonna add flowers and a lot of stuff. It's gonna look very nice. I'm very excited about that stage of set dressing and everything. It's gonna be cool. There are different methods. Like I know studios that they do everything in 3D Max. Like they build the whole thing in 3D Max, like the whole environment, like from start to finish, they do everything in 3D Max, and then they start exporting everything to. I appreciate it. So there are different ways. There's nothing wrong with doing everything in Blender and then exporting to Unreal. The only advantage that I can see, what's going on here? This looks kind of strange. It's because this is supposed to go down a little bit. This is supposed to go 10 units down, like this. So there are different approaches. There's people who do everything in 3D Max and bring it back to Unreal, That's one approach, like doing everything in Blender and bring it back. That's super nice. The only advantage that I see of my workflow right here is testing. This is I rather do it this way because I'm able to walk around with the character. That's the only actual like thing that makes it worth it. And also it allows me to keep things a little bit more simple, let's say, because in Maya, like I have like this a lot of tool, like Blender or Maya, I have a lot of tools, and I kind of like want to add detail too quick, too fast, and I don't allow for like the experimentation process. The trying out different shapes and trying out different things. So that's one issue of working directly on a 3D program for modeling. You can like start adding detail too fast.
This is great for the general blockout.
Yeah, that's basically the strongest argument on why I like doing this in Unreal. Not only I like to learn a little bit more about the editor tools and trying to leverage the Unreal Engine, modeling tools and possibilities inside the engine, but also just like hitting play and being able to walk around this. It's very valuable. Not only getting a sense of how this is going to look like in game, right? You can get up close. What's the camera of the character? How is the character going to interact with this? What's the height of the windows? What's actually happening here? Like this is very valuable for level design. Like you get an actual idea of how this is going to look like. Again, another aspect is lighting. Like we get to see how the structure interacts with the lighting. We see the shadows. We see how it's actually going to be perceived, right, in game. So this is very, very valuable for me. Like getting a better idea of how things actually are going to look, because there's a lot of guesswork. When you're working on Blender or Maya, you get like everything's gray. You can set up a light and you can like make renders and stuff, but there's nothing like actually just coming here and being like, okay, this is cool. What happens if we go to afternoon time? So let's set time 1700 and we make it in the afternoon.
I have an Unreal Engine dummy model in Blender to get that size feel.
Yeah. That's something that you should definitely do to understand the scale of things, and that's gonna help you a lot. But that's my argument. Like just being able to change the lighting, being able to walk around it, I think it's what makes it like so nice for me to work in Unreal. You see, now when we get this to like a more polished level, we can actually be like, okay, I'm very happy with this. Now let's take it to Maya and let's get that fine tuning, that like the little details to actually get everything in place and looking very, very nice. Just being able to come here, it's super cool. It really gets me gives me a better idea how things are going to look, how they're going to feel, and not only that, but how things are going to be placed in the world. Like, so how high are the buildings are, like what am I able to I appreciate it. So you see, like here, I cannot make these buildings too tall. I want to leave these gaps so I'm able to see the sun, I'm able to see the tower, I'm able to see the other church, I'm able to see this mountain. So having like the ability to like do this in game, in editor, allows me to place things accordingly to the rest of the environment. Like, I'm able to see up here, I'm able to see a little bit of those towers there, So that's very valuable. You are working in context with the rest of the environment. But there's nothing wrong with just going straight into oops, it was time 1200. Okay, so this is midday. Shadows are going to be right on top. Yeah, that's probably the let's say like the biggest advantage of this workflow. And then once we know that everything is working and we are very happy with how things are looking, we can just polish and keep polishing until like things get like to the final state. Let's see, time 1500. That's 3 p.m. But again, like working in Blender, like there's no issue at all. Like you can simply set up a script or get a plugin. I bet there's multiple solutions for that, just to like do one-click exports, and then you can like work in Blender, send that to Unreal, check it out, back to Blender, send it to Unreal, check it out. You know, there are like one-click export solutions, so I don't see like a lot of difference in that, you know. If you feel more comfortable in Blender and you are like you feel more comfortable with the Blender modeling tools, which I think they are like absolutely amazing, the modeling in Blender, definitely just work in there, right? This color looks super tinted at 3 p.m. like wow. Doesn't look like wood at all. You see, that's another thing. I'm like, for materials and stuff, like doing this, it's like now I can tell like how poorly placed the wood is, you know, like all these overlaps and things. I'm like, that doesn't look good, but I'm able to see it because this specific time of the day, it really reveals all the cracks and all the inconsistencies in the building. So that's something that I need to check out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one. I am gonna change that roof to make it more like this. I should have left it separated before merging, just to make changes. That wouldn't been a little bit nicer. Copy, paste. Oops. And this one goes right here. Probably we need another mesh for this without a window, just to change it up, or maybe different windows. Probably a wall mesh without window and a window variation. That would be nicer. Mm-hmm. and this looks very flat. I think probably adding a kind of like little roof like this along the whole thing might make it look cooler. I'm not sure about this wood. We might need to come up with more like irregular pieces of wood. This is too repetitive. Looks too boring. We need to break it down, maybe adding a roof here or some kind of platform that goes around. That'll be cool, some kind of platform. All right, let's see. It's been 2 hours 30. Probably this one here doesn't go that well. Yeah, this one didn't work that well. I might be able to just modify it with the modeling tools without breaking the thing. Actually, let's try that. First, I need to attributes generate polygroups from connected trees, so it gives me like big chunks. Okay, so actually before breaking this one, I think I'm gonna just make a variation. I don't really like this one, but I'm gonna keep it just in case. Okay, so this one I'm going to break it here, break it here, okay, let's see if this pivot point allows me to go. There you go. Okay, not really. Okay, I'm all not the best. Oops. Okay, I guess I need to go one by one. Oh, this is messed up. This one is messed up. No, it's not gonna let me do that. Let's do it by polygroups, face normal deviation, and see if I can actually get these ones. Being pushed somewhere here. Oh damn it, yeah, this is gonna be tough to work with. No, it's not gonna give me that. Angle that I need. Okay, well. Damn it. Do we have an edge slide here? I don't think so. No. Okay, anyways. Yeah, you can get to certain point, like to a certain point with the modeling tools, and then things get very tricky, like very tricky. Obviously, like I've seen people who can like really go like deep with these tools, but it's you know, I'm used to Maya, so it's a little different here. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a couple more edits and see if I can. Oh my god, it does not allow me to get that angle I want. Okay, last try, and is that object oriented? Yes, that's what I wanted. Okay. Something like that. Okay. Double check to make sure I'm not selecting anything strange like this or like that. Okay. This one goes up. Okay, I'm selecting stuff that I don't need. Yeah, this wood is probably not the best to do this because it has some bevels, and that means I need to do more selections. Definitely, absolutely not the way to go about this. But again, I'm just playing around to see. I'm wondering if I just take these three faces, is that going to pull the other ones? No. I need to actually pull this one. Okay, yep. This selection is gonna be impossible. Oh my god, okay. This should pull the other face. Okay, cool. Whatever. Definitely looks better with this kind of roof. Yeah, this one didn't. Looks like some kind of like birdhouse or something. Alright, almost there. Just gonna get this and this and this and this and this and go up. Make sure I'm not pulling anything else. Yep, that's it. No more. Pivot point stays in the same place. So if I come and yeah, this super long piece of wood here, it looks kind of strange, but I like it much better than this other one. So I'm gonna just find this in the asset browser and change it for this blue. Yes, way better. And let's try giving it a little angle actually. 5, push out, 5 units. Doop. Okay, I'm gonna go one by one. It looks, is it me or looks super twisted? No, I need to keep it straight. Yeah, I need to keep it straight, so let's just make it wider. Let's go 10 units. That's probably, yeah, I need to get a tilted version. Yeah, these tilted walls really look, it really make things look strange. Like from this angle you'll say like this is tilted, but the tilted thing is this one, is the wall, not the piece of wood. It's an optical illusion. Okay, well, that's another option. Not very satisfied with that one, but it's okay. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna fly up there. Windows are a little bit tall from the inside, I think. Yeah, these tilted walls. I think it needs to be tilted as well. That will take away that kind of like strange illusion of like having straight walls and tilted. From here it looks nice, but from some angles it kind of like bends. Alright. Last thing I wanna do, just probably wanna check how this looks. It will be cool to try to break this. Let's see if this works. No, that's too repetitive. I like this change in pattern. Let's see how will this look if I go like this. Not bad. Yeah, it adds some difference to this. It breaks a little bit the shape because this is a super long diagonal line, and it's just not I don't know, doesn't look very interesting. Here things then having these ones don't really make sense, these things here. Well, okay, we got some variations. Let's see. This one goes here.
Did you know Captain America could be the grandfather of Peter Quill, Star-Lord, from Guardians of the Galaxy? Laughing face.
Yeah, I'm not much into the Marvel universe. It's been a long time since I don't see like superhero movies. I really liked the Iron Man 1 and 2, but from there on I kind of like stopped looking at superhero movies. They became a little bit kind of cheesy and kind of... I like DC better. I like the Batman movies. Not so much the Joker, the last ones, but the latest ones, but definitely Batman: The Dark Knight, probably my favorite superhero movie. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Yeah, this is too repetitive. Okay, well. That's what I like about Iron Man and Batman. Like they're supposed to be like just very rich, super smart people that got like super technology, let's say, super gadgets. Okay, well, that was some good experimentation. 3 hours of experimentation. Yeah, maybe having some. That's funny. Oh, Sushi said something. I didn't read it. Here, I like this a lot. I like this kind of like balcony, kind of terrace, kind of thing here. I think adding that around some of the buildings will break the shape a little bit because it's too, we're getting too much repetition. I think that will definitely make it way more interesting. All right, so it's time for... Hey, hello. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a little break and go have some food. But well, we got some interesting stuff today. All right, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.